Hello everyone, NecroPMX here, and welcome back with more Pokemon Gold version, Randomized Nuzlocke. And okay, we're heading, I had head back there to replenish PP, but I want to, obviously get to Cyanwood. And I believe that if there's any Pokemon trainers left around the Whirl Islands, it would be along the top and bottom. I'll get the top on the way there, and I'll swim back instead of flying back and get the bottom on the way back. So here we have a Tentacruel. We're still trying to level up Salad. It's poison and water. I'm just going to go for Razor Leaf. It is neutral. It's unfortunate that, like, this is the choice I've made, that it's Bayleaf that I'm choosing to make my ace. And, you know, it's not a very strong Pokemon. If you look at the history of, like, who the strongest starters are and who the weakest ones are, it's unfortunate, but the grass ones tend to be the weakest. Not Venusaur, certainly, but, definitely, you know, Meganium, which is what Bayleaf evolves into, and Serperior, you know, although he was made strong later on by his secret ability, the, Contrary, which is very good, especially in conjunction with Leaf Storm. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of times, you know, Chestnut's weak. You know, there's a lot of like weak grass starters, which is unfortunate. Even Sceptile, which is a strong Pokemon. Sceptile's a strong Pokemon, but it's the weakest of the trio from Hoenn. All right, so Salad's level 27. That's good. We're gonna go this way. Wait, did I fight this person or not? No, I didn't. Okay. As I said, it's along the top that I want to make sure I get them all. Alright, so here we have Director Marcellus. He's coming at me with Delibird, which is ice and flying. I'm a little more worried about Present than anything, but I'm gonna go into, I think Rude Boy makes the most sense, because I could use a Fire-type move. Present is so random, though, you never know what's going to happen. Oof, okay, yeah. The fact that it's level 21 is... I mean, Present can also harm the user. Alright, we got it. Yeah, Delibird doesn't really have much in the way of special defense, so... Alright, the second Pokemon's Golduck, so we're definitely going to swap back to Salad for this. Salut! Let's Razor Leaf this guy. Oh! Just barely lived there. Well, he went for the Tail Whip, which didn't even hit me, so we're just going to do another Razor Leaf to finish him off. Oh, my turn to miss. And he goes for Confusion, which is unusual, but... just go for another Razor Leaf. Got him. Okay. Just weird. Let's see, the last Pokemon's going to be Pupitar. Okay, so Pupitar being ground and rock type is double weak to Razor Leaf, so this is certainly going to be a one-shot. Done. Get off my screen. Rude Boy's level 26. Yeah. There's another trainer there, but we got another random encounter. Also, I could get a Nuzlocke Pokemon in the area that's like specifically the town. Okay, so level 20 Weezing. This is a little scary because he's probably going to explode. So I'm just gonna run. Here we go. Alright, Designer Joe coming at me with Jigglypuff. So Jigglypuff's a normal type, now considered normal and fairy, but it's normal back then. Just go for the stab Razor Leaf, no big deal. Alright. To get the defense curl up, that's +1 to defense. Doesn't matter because I am using special attack, so... Should have done something else, Jigglypuff. That didn't help you. Alright, second Pokemon's Machamp. I'll just stay in. I doubt this guy has anything like Ice Punch or anything really terrible, so... Worst move he probably has might be something like Submission. Wow, that did like nothing. Oh, he's Focus Energy, huh? Okay. I don't have anything to swap into. I'll just go for another one. Maybe I should have gone for Reflect, but... Oh, good. Nice crit. Okay. So he goes for Karate Chop. That already has a high crit rate, and he used Focus Energy, so of course he gets a crit there. As long as we don't miss here, we're good. I'll heal up after this. I'm playing during the day, so I could use Synthesis if I need to replenish. Alright, Graveler. Once again, Graveler could explode on me, but I'm certainly faster, and being ground and rock type, this will take him out. Oh, I didn't mention Machamp's type. Machamp is, of course, fighting type. That crit was totally not necessary, but we got it. I don't think I bought potions. I had meant to do that. I still have a few, I think, but... The reason I say that is because there's no... Well, I don't know. I don't think there's really a mart in Cianwood, but I believe the guy the pharmacist will sell you stuff after you get the potion from him, the secret potion. So maybe it doesn't matter that much. I still have 3 super potions, so I could probably replenish there. We're actually officially in the town now, so the next encounter is a Nuzlocke encounter. And it is... Venomoth! Okay, that's interesting. Venomoth is poison and bug type, meaning that it probably has a bunch of super effective stuff against me. I'm just going to try to lower its health a little bit, though. Alright, using Foresight's a strange move. Not like he's going to hit me with a ghost type move. Maybe one more? Confusion. Okay. I feel like Venomoth probably should have been Psychic type. Whatever. Alright, we got it. And we got a flinch there, so he didn't even hit me. So let's go ahead and throw a ball. Alright, that's another thing that... Well, no, I have Great Ball. I have 10 of them. Got him. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm gonna name it Mothra. I'm not gonna use it right now, if at all, but I'm gonna name it Mothra. Check these rocks. And here they could have encounters and items below it, so if you get an encounter, you want to make sure that you hit the knocked out. Alright, I could catch it since it is a static encounter. Unfortunately, well, I can't see the level because it's sleeping because I'm playing during the day. He resists Razor Leaf, but let me just hit him. Sleeping in Gen 2 does not, unfortunately, I should bite. Does not, unfortunately, raise the catch rate. If I catch, I'm gonna name it Hooter. So the next 3 gyms you can actually do in any order. I could skip this gym and do Olivine City first, or I could even go all the way to Price's gym and do that. But not a good idea to do that. But you can though. It's gonna be Hooter. And no item. Okay. Got another encounter. It's Rattata. I don't really have a desire to catch a level 15 Rattata, so I'm just going to feint it for the experience points. It's unfortunate that you don't get experience for catching Pokemon until, I want to say, Gen 6. It might have been Gen 5, but off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I think it was Gen 6, though. And I got a level ball. Okay, cool. That's fine. Ball. Balls of steel. I've got balls of steel. No encounter, no item. Okay. Alright, we got an encounter. Probably either Noctowl or Rattata. It's another Noctowl. Okay. This one will feign. I certainly don't need to catch more than one. I'm using Bite because in case he wakes up, he might wake up and flinch. Almost level 28. No item. Okay. No item. Last one. And another Great Ball. Okay. I just used 2 Great Balls. That helps. Alright. We can do the gym, but I have a little business to take care of, including healing. Like I said, after I beat the gym, you can get the Fly HM, and then you could just fly back, but I'd prefer to swim back, just get maybe a little bit of experience points from encounters along the way. It's not really grinding if you do that, but also there's probably some trainers in the bottom, perhaps 1 or 2, no more than that I would think, that I may have missed. Alright, and also we need to get the secret potions, so let's talk to this guy. I believe if you talk to him again, yeah, you could buy stuff. I'll buy some super potions. Give me like 10 for now. Alright, we got the fighting gym. I doubt there's going to be any fighting types in there, but that's what it is. So you can't fight either of these guys without fighting the other. You'll fight the, like, if I go here and up, I'll fight the guy on the right first. And here and up, I'll fight the guy on the left first, but always be one after the other. I think they only have 1 Pokemon each, though, so it's not too bad. At least you don't have to fight them together. No doubles battles in this game. Alright, we got Developer Kate, and it's a Venomoth. Okay. So being Bug and Poison, not a lot I can do there. I'm going to go over to Rude Boy because it's Poison type and resist any Poison moves. Although it might have Confusion. It definitely has Confusion. But I went for a Bug type move, which Poison resists. But I could also go for Fire Wheel, so... a Flame Wheel, rather. He's outspeeding me. That's a level higher, so. Might take 2 of these. Might take 3. Still going for Leech Life instead of Confusion. It might not know Confusion, but I would think it would. The lower level Venomoth I ran into earlier knew it. It would just be bad AI, you know? Who knows? Who knows what lurks in the minds of jerks. Alright, one more. There we go. Alright, Salad's level 28. And Pinchy's level 25. Trying to learn Harden. That's just a simple +1 physical defense. I do not need it. And Debbie's level 26. So much for Developer K. Developers, 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 developers. And here comes the other guy. Alright, Developer Jonathan coming at me with the Dunsparce, which is a normal type. You never know what this kind of nonsense is going to involve. Let me just go for Razor Leaf, see what happens. Yeah, that's a bulky Dunsparce. He's hitting me with Pursuit, which is interesting. Kind of makes you not want to swap, although he's not hitting me very hard. It does double damage if you're swapping, because it hits you on swap. We just go for Bite. Maybe I get a flinch or 2, because Razor Leaf's not really doing... Wow, that's a crit. And I got the flinch. Very good. Alright, another Pursuit. Pursuit hits the Pokemon that's swapping out, not the one that's swapping in. And we got the flinch, so he's done. Good deal. Very good. Alright. Pretty happy with that, the way that went. That's shocking. And of course, no going past this point if you don't have strength, but we do have it. Alright, developer Alex and his Larvitar. That's a great matchup for me because that is a rock and ground type. So we'll just, one Razor Leaf will be enough to do it. Good night. Alright, Lapras. Lapras is water and ice type. Ice is super effective against me, but he might not have anything really good ice type-wise. I'm just going to go for the Razor Leaf, see what happens. Lapras also has a lot of health. It's got the third highest health stat in Gen 2, after Blissey and Chansey. Looks like it is going to be a 3-hit. Don't paralyze me, please. Ah, it's because I said it. Now he's going to go first. I could take another Body Slam, but if I get paralyzed here or I miss, I have to swap. Alright, I got it off. Cool. We'll definitely be heading back after this. What's sad is that after the rocks pushing thing, there's still one more trainer before Chuck. Let's head back to the Poké Center, because low health and paralyzed. Paralyzed, of course. Not only is it every turn there's a 25% chance that you won't move at all, but your speed is lowered. They did nerf that to 20% as of, I want to say, Gen 7. They changed the paralyzed to be 20% chance of being fully paralyzed rather than 25%. Which is, it doesn't sound too significant. You think about it, it's 1 out of 5 instead of 1 out of 4, so... Alright, we got this guy and then we got Chuck. Hopefully this guy is no big deal. I don't know what he's gonna have, though. Alright, Developer Bob and his Haunter, okay. So Haunter is Ghost and Poison type. Poison type's super effective on me, but I also have Bite. And I'm nice and fast, so that's good. Wow, that crit... That mattered, though, I think. That mattered. If it was Gen 4, it wouldn't have mattered, because Bite's physical, but... Haunter's got a little better special defense than his physical defense. So he's countering me with his own Bayleaf. Alright, so I'm going to swap over to Rude Boy then. Because I don't want to sit there biting him over and over and over again, right? We can just use Sludge. Oh, it didn't kill. His Razor Leaf misses, so we'll just do another Sludge and he's done. Alright, Rude Boy's level 27. His last Pokemon is Exeggcute. Exeggcute is Grass and Psychic, so the move you really want is Bug type. I have a Bug type, but I don't have a Bug type move. But I'm going to stay in because even though it's Psychic type, I don't think I got to worry about much more than Barrage here, or maybe Confusion. I'm just going to use Sludge because it is super effective. And as you can see, Execcute's rather slow, so... Yeah, I figured that'd be one shot. Good for Rude Boy, though. Alright. I also could have used Bite, come to think of it. Maybe I should have done that to give the experience to Salad. But it did keep Salad relatively fresh for Chuck, though. Let's see how bad this is going to be. So this guy normally comes at you with, like, he's got, like, I think, I want to say the 2 Pokemon that Bruno should have had in the first game. Instead of 2 Onyxes, Primeape and Poliwrath, right? Instead he had 2 Onyxes there for some reason. Alright, Ryder Marcellus, Celebi, oh dear. So Celebi is Grass, it's a mythical Pokemon, it's Grass and Psychic. Bug type is what you would want, but I can use Bite. Oh, okay, so he's faster. Ancient Power is dangerous because... There it is, yeah. There's a small chance, a 10% chance, that attack goes up, defense goes up, speed goes up, special attack, and special defense. All the stats except for health. Alright, I can't get any flinches. That's a crit. I can't get any flinches because he's faster, but I can't really swap into anything. Another Ancient Power. It's going to hit me a little harder. Hopefully he doesn't get another boost. Oh my god, I got a second boost. That's the worst. What can I do? I could go into Rude Boy is what I can do. I could go into Rude Boy. I cannot go into Ho-Oh because he can't take an Ancient Power. I can't go into Pinchy for the same reason. Debbie, I gotta worry about a Grass type. And this guy's got +2 speed. So I think Rude Boy is my only shot here to not get murdered by Celebi. Oh, good, he went for Safeguard, so that means that was a safe swap. So hopefully whatever Psychic move he's definitely about to use isn't going to absolutely murder my Weezing, especially with +2 special attack. Oh, he went for Recover. That's technically a Psychic move, I think. Or normal, I forget. Let me look. That actually might be, hold on. That might be good. If Recover is Psychic... Come on, Boulder Piggy, why are you so slow? That's normal. Shit. Alright. So that was a fluke. Alright, so hopefully I can just get a poison him, you know? Ancient Power. Alright. No third boost for you. Alright, one more. Recover. Several more. Come on, poison him! He didn't get all his health back. He got lucky with 2 Ancient Power boosts. That's crazy. Oh my god, stop using Recover. Look, Recover I think only has 5 uses. The fact that I haven't poisoned him yet. I wish I had Toxic right about now. Safeguard faded, that doesn't mean... He might use Safeguard again. No, he went for Ancient Power. Okay. Ow. Alright. Sludge. How am I still not poisoned? Oh, there it is! No, okay, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna use this turn to heal. One thing. Gym leaders can use items too, so don't be mad at me for using an item. Why'd it gotta be Celebi and get 2 Ancient Power? But Heal Bell, that's gonna get rid of the poison. Okay, so he's got Ancient Power, Recover, Heal Bell, and probably one other move. I don't know if it's Grass or Psychic. Okay. Oh, he's got Safeguard, so never mind. His only attacking power is Ancient Power. Oh, I was hoping for a crit. Or to poison him. He's gonna use Recover, yeah. That might be his last Recover. I don't know how many sludges I have left, but... I have 10 left, we're good. Okay, he goes for Recover. Oh, okay. Damn. That's gotta be the last Recover. Ah, yeah, poisoned, okay. Heal Bell, damn. Oh, well, it's actually good because he didn't go for Ancient Power. That's a free round from him. Got Heal Bell and Recover. There's a crit, you're done. Oh my god, that was scary. Alright, Salad's level 29. 3 more levels and it evolves. Ladybug. Alright, so Ladybug is Bug and Flying. So I'll stay in, I'll just use a Flame Wheel. Ladybug's incredibly weak compared to Celebi. Any strength it may have is only by virtue of being a higher level than me. Light Screen. Okay, so that actually protects... It halves the amount of special damage that I could do. Which, unfortunately, Flame Wheel is special, but I'm just going to hit him with it anyway. I don't want to swap. Do less, obviously. I was hoping to get a burn. He's... Okay, he has Baton Pass, which is interesting. I don't know why you would Baton Pass at all, much less when you're only Pokemon left. Baton Pass swaps, but also takes stat changes with it, so if you have like Swords Dance or something, you could Baton Pass into another Pokemon, or even Substitute, and they would keep the stat changes in the Substitute or whatever. She's spamming Baton Pass, I wonder why. Let me see something. Let me look up Baton Pass. Is it Psychic type? I don't really think about status moves having types to it. Yeah, it's normal types. I don't know why he was doing that. He might not actually have an attacking move. That's weird. I wonder what he would have had. Hold on, let me look up Ladybug here. Oh, here we are. Okay, so Ladybug, Learn Set, Gen 2. So, I mean, it would have had Tackle. It had Light Screen. I saw that. And it likely would have had Reflect as well, and Safeguard. And then Baton Pass is level 29. So it actually probably didn't have Tackle, because it would have Tackle at level 1, Supersonic at level 8, Comet Punch at level 15. But the 3 level 22 moves, well, 2 of them were present. Light Screen and Safeguard we saw, and we saw Baton Pass. So the last move was likely Reflect, because it never attacked me. That's a terrible moveset. Doesn't get any Bug-type moves or Flying-type moves by level up. And the only like really good attacking move gets Double Edge, and that's at level 50. Oh, we got the Storm Badge, which is a weird name for the Fighting-type badge. And we get TML1, which I think he normally gives you like, what does he give you, Submission or something? I forget what you get here, but... Let's see, it's Destiny Bond. No, we don't want Destiny Bond. Destiny Bond is a status move. It's a ghost-type move that puts a status, a volatile status, on yourself and your opponent. And that if the next thing that your opponent does faints you, they'll go down with you. So, very, very situational and limited uses for a Nuzlocke. The only situation that I would use Destiny Bond is if I had a Pokemon that I was willing to lose to take down a Pokemon that I feel I can't beat. Oh, let me get Fly. I believe it's this lady. Yeah, she'll only give it to you if you have the badge, though. We're obviously going to give that to Right, my Holo, but... And I could use it to go back, but I want to go back the long way. For 2 reasons. One, for just whatever experience points I can get along the way, specifically for the Bayleaf. And 2, because I might have missed trainers, which is also experience points. So yeah, the only way that Destiny Bond can harm your opponent is if you faint. The only other thing that would be sort of a utility, I don't think would come into play certainly not in a Gen 2 game, is that possibly... I'm going to get rid of Gust. Yeah. Is that possibly... if a Pokemon has a whole bunch of, like, stat changes or something, and you want to get rid of it, if you put Destiny Bond on it, it's possible that the AI may decide to swap it out, because that will get rid of Destiny Bond, and then losing its stat changes. So, but I don't think the AI in this game is smart enough for that. Alright, here we have Golem. Golem's scary because it can explode, but it's also rock and ground, so... as long as I don't miss... that would be bad. You could also try to run and fail to run and then get exploded, so... Explosion and Self-Destruct are some of the most powerful moves in terms of raw damage. Alright, I certainly didn't fight you. There might be one other, too. I don't know. Alright, we got Designer Marshall here. 2 Pokemon, the first of which is Eevee. Eevee's normal type. Not particularly strong. Eevee's more about potential than strength. What it could evolve into. 5 different Pokemon as of this generation, and several of them are pretty strong. Like Jolteon, especially, and Espeon and Umbreon Umbreon's more of a stall Pokemon. But Espeon's strong, Jolteon's strong. Vaporeon's not bad either. Alright, second Pokemon's Spearow. It's flying normal type. I guess I'll swap. Oh, I meant to say yes. Shit. Well, alright. He probably has Peck. I'm just gonna use Bite. I'm probably faster. Ooh, not bad. And I get the flinch. Spearow. I don't really know Spearow's stats, to be honest. Must be pretty low special defense, though. I misthought to say I wouldn't. I meant to swap, but I'm glad I didn't because for some reason I was confused. I don't think I fought this guy. I was sort of conflating Spearow and Fearow. Fearow's the evolved form. Togepi, normal type, baby Pokemon, no big deal. I'll probably stop after this battle actually because it just throws right a half hour. Alright. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to record more, but I'm going to stop here. I'll see you guys real soon with more Pokemon Gold Randomized Nuzlocke Challenge.